Mad Lo-Fi enabled Deezy. Today we're gonna be taking this track from sounding like this.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit, I took a loss. Just watch your tone, dress up your thoughts. I can admit, I took a loss. Just watch your tone, dress up your thoughts.
To sounding radio ready like this.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit, I took a loss. Just watch your tone, dress up your thoughts. I can admit, I took a loss. Just watch your tone, dress up your thoughts. Get that money, I'ma get that guap. I get that money, but I'm on right now. Ain't got no love. Don't talk about running shit.
Let us waste no time. Let me show you everything I did. Firstly, I'ma just go through the beats because I did something on the beats to enhance it. So without the processing of the beats, it sounds like this. I didn't like that sound, so I decided to pump it so it can sound like this. And I'm basically using the center from Waves, using this knob. And I got a parametric EQ, make sure it's on linear phase, controlling that high end. I didn't like the harshness of the beats, the hi-hat. I went for the Pro Q3 to remove some of those resonant frequencies. After that, I went for the Suit 2 just to control this. Now let us get into the vocals. This is my lead vocal. Then I got some basses here. Let me just do this, turn off the beats, play everything without the beats.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost.
So the first thing I got on my vocal chain, just some auto-tune, key of this track, A minor. The key always depends on the beats, guys. Yeah, you can use any type of pitch correction you like. For these vocals, I preferred this one. Then I went for the mic mode. On the mic mode, I just wanted to shape the vocals and just to introduce some tube saturation. Let me just bypass everything so you can hear the mic mode. Let me also turn off the basses.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls.
Without it.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit, I took a
It's not doing too much, but it's just getting those vocals warm in a better way. Then I went for the visual mix work. On my visual mix work, I wanted to warm up the vocals again and introduce some warm saturation. So I utilized the classic gate just to remove some background noise because these vocals were recorded in a room that is not treated. I went for the VCC channel, the Brits 4K. Sounded good and warm on these vocals. Then I went for the FG73 just to add some character, that saturation. After that, I got the FG251 emulating this mic. Sounded good. Let us listen to that.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit, I took a loss.
This thing is just adding some character to these vocals. The visual mix work is super sick if you want to add warmth and character to your vocals. Reach for the visual mix work. Then I went for the Spectre. On this one, wanted to boost some switch frequencies around 3K and from 6K to the top. I'm using the solid type. Let us listen to that.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost.
I'm sure you can hear the vocals are getting crispy and nice, but as I'm boosting, I'm getting some harsh frequencies. So we're gonna control that. Don't worry. Then I got the studio rec. Let me play the studio rec, then I'll explain everything.
Run these bands up, do this with no boss. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit I took a loss.
Yes, sir. So on my studio rec, I decided to reach for the Pro Q3, rolling off the low end up to 100 hertz, dip down some boomy frequencies here around 200 hertz. I removed this frequency 3K. It was kind of coming in hot. As I utilized the Spectre to boost that, I decided to lower it with a dynamic EQ here.
Run these bands up, do this with no ball.
And I'm just removing some S's around 9K. Also rolling off the high end just to tame those harsh frequencies.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls.
After that, I utilized the de-esser to control the vocals again, just removing 2K to the top. And I'm pushing this thing very hard.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost.
After that, we got the NS1, removing some background noise. I'm sure you can hear some room noise on the background. So the NS1 is helping me with that.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost.
After the NS1, I went for the PukeTech EQ. On this one, the aim of this EQ was to add some saturation, because I'm sure you can see here, I'm boosting and I'm removing. I'm also boosting and I'm removing. Yeah, the aim was to introduce the color of this plugin. Let us listen to this thing.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit I took a loss. Just watch your tone, dress up your thoughts.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. Then I got the NLS channel using the Spike 6 on the drive.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit I took a loss.
Then I decided to utilize some compression. On this one, the peak reduction is on 50, gain 40. Here it's on 60, turned off the analog. Let us listen to this thing, just gluing the vocals and pushing them in your face and getting the character of this plugin.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit I took a loss. Just watch your tone, dress up your thoughts.
This plugin usually introduces some low end, so the mini EQ will help me with that. I decided to use a high pass filter to roll off 100 Hz. Then I'm also rolling off 50 Hz -4. I'm boosting 400 here, 1. Then I'm also boosting here, 0.5. I'm boosting 25K, 1. Let us listen to that.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit I took a loss.
So the vocals are kind of glued now because the compressor glued the vocals while introducing some harmonics, and this plugin controlled those harmonics and added some good frequencies in a better way. After that, I went for a C4 just to shape the vocals.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit I took a loss.
I'm basically controlling the low end, controlling the mids.
Run these bands.
I'm boosting here while I'm still controlling here on the top end. Yes, sir. So without it,
run these bands up, do this with no balls. Run these bands up, do this with no ball.
The vocals are sounding clear now. Then I went for another NS1 to tame some background noise again, 10.
Run these bands up, do this with no ball.
After that, I got the clariphonic. I wanted more clarity.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost.
After that, we got another studio rec. I'm doing too much. Got the NS1. Again, removing some background noise. Got the vocal rider, making sure my vocals are consistent. Then I got a de-esser, removing this frequency. Then decided to use an exciter just to add some clarity. After that, I got the vitamin, also adding some clarity. You can copy this. Then we got the SSLE channel using the legendary compressor, rolling off the low end on the high pass filter and rolling off the high end on the low pass filter. I'm removing 60 Hz minus 8. That's the only thing I did. Then I got the L1 limiter, just chopping the peaks. Then we got this de-esser, removing this frequency around 8K. After that, we got bass. I'm just cranking the limiter and pushing it just to get the harmonics or the sound of this limiter.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls.
This is without it.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit, I took a lot.
It's basically chopping the peaks and introducing a good sound. Yeah. Then for my basses, let me turn on the basses.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost.
So these are my basses here. The reverbs, the delays, and all these reverbs and delays are routed to this send on and off. So this is where I'm controlling all my basses. See, when I turn this off,
run these bands up, do this with
there's no delay, there's no reverb. But when I turn it on,
run these bands up, do this with no ball.
So there's another trick you can use to control your basses. So right here, just using the Fruity Delay 2 and the Edge Delay. Let me do this.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit, I took a loss.
That's my delay. Then I got the Push It bass, where I'm using the white 2A. You can use the CLA 2A or the LA 2A. Then I got the Black 76. You can use the Level 76 or the CLA 76. Then I'm using the I Heights NY from Baby Edo, just to push the vocals.
Run these bands up, do this with no ball.
And introduce some saturation. So this is without it.
Run these bands up, do this with no ball.
With it.
Run these bands up, do this with no ball.
So this thing will help my vocals to sit perfect in a beat. Then I got this reverb bass. I'm just using a Valhalla plate.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost.
Nothing huge there. Then I got a slap delay, utilizing the Echo Boy.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost.
Just some ear candy stuff.
Run these bands up, do this with no balls. She gon' fuck with me, but it's gon' cost. I can admit, I took a loss. Just watch your tone, dress up your thoughts. I can admit, I took a loss. Just watch your tone, dress up your thoughts.
comment down below if you want me to do another video on how I mix the background vocals and the ad-libs of this track. Madlofa is out. Hope this video was helpful. Please consider hitting that like button and subscribe. Madlofa is out. Danko.